Okay, right now I am about to start the brim of the Fedora hat. What I'm doing is covering the elastic. I already had applied the elastic, I want to say attached the elastic. So now I'm covering the elastic with 2 strands and I'm using a H hook, crochet hook. So you want to make sure you get it under the elastic but through the seam that's under the elastic. That's the only way that this brim is going to work without pulling the elastic. Well, I want to say the elastic gathering. You don't want to do it so tight, but you want to do the elastic just right so that it can fit the crown or the person's head without it being bulky. And you want to just cover this till you get back to the beginning of where you started to cover the elastic. So just do this and I'll meet you back here. Okay, now I made it back around. As you can see, I've covered the elastic. It's kind of hard to see with this black yarn. And so now what you want to do is slip stitch to join, chain 1. Then now you want to work into the back loops and you want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're doing 1 single crochet in the first 5 stitches, and then in the 6th stitch you're going to do 2 single crochets to increase. I'll show you that again. The back loop, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 3 single crochet, 4 single crochet, in the 5th 5 single crochet, and in the 6th stitch you want to do 2 single crochet increases. Now continue with this in the round and I'll meet you back in the beginning. Okay, now I've made it back around. So now what I'm going to do is slip stitch into the first single crochet and chain 1. Now what you're going to do is single crochet regular in the next 6 stitches. And after you do the first single crochet, just add a stitch marker so you'll know where to begin the next 4 rows of single crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you're going to do 2 single crochet increases in the 7th stitch. 1, 2. So that's 6 single crochets, and in the 7th you're going to add 2 single crochets for the increase. I'll show you that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in the 7th stitch you're going to add 2 single crochets for the increase. Continue this pattern with these single crochet and the 2 in the increase in the 7th stitch, and I'll meet you back around. Okay, now we made it back after this round to the stitch marker. So you want to remove the stitch marker, then you want to slip stitch to join for the last time and chain 1. Now what you're going to do is single crochet 4 rows all the way around to finish your brim. So this is the first. Add your stitch marker back so you won't forget how many rows. So this will be row 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the last 4 rows, you're going to single crochet in each stitch around for the next 4 rows. And I'll meet you back around after I completed all 4 rows. Now I've come to the end of the last 4 rows. I'm going to remove the stitch marker, and what I'm going to do next is single crochet 2 together. Then I chain it and fasten it off. And there is my brim. And what I did was I crocheted from the outside. So as you can see, I got to stitch this, weave this in, and also weave in the end of the brim. So I'll be right back and let you see the finished fedora. So now you see I finished the brim of the fedora. So now I'm going to turn it outside, the inside, flip it. So now this is the correct side of the fedora. So now I'm going to place it on my mannequin Miss Dominatrix, and I will show you the finished